You're about to hear something most men will never figure out in their entire lives. A woman doesn't fall for you when you chase her. She doesn't fall when you explain yourself. She doesn't even fall when you love her the hardest. She falls for you the day you do what no other man has dared to do, refuse what every other man accepts, remain calm where every other man breaks, and detach where every other man clings. That one moment flips the script. It burns your image into her mind and makes her see you as rare, a man she can't control. 1. Refuse what every other man accepts. There's something deeply primal about this. The moment you reject what every other man tolerates, you stand out. Most guys, especially when they're smitten, accept anything: flaky replies, playful insults, emotional games, last-minute cancellations. They think, if I just roll with it, she'll like me more. But here's the truth: she doesn't respect the man who swallows his discomfort just to stay close. She's met him before. She's used him before. She's forgotten him before. Everything changes the first time you calmly say, "That doesn't work for me," without anger, without drama. You'll see it in her eyes: surprise, recalculation, curiosity. Because you've just proven you value yourself more than her approval. And that is unforgettable. 2. Show her you don't need her. In every relationship, there's a silent shift. One day she realizes, he needs me more than I need him. From that moment, respect starts to fade. Not because she's cruel, but because feminine desire dies where masculine neediness lives. Most men overinvest. They cancel plans, rearrange their lives, and pour out energy trying to prove their worth until there's nothing left to prove. But the moment you show her you can live without her, everything changes. You don't chase late replies. You keep your plans instead of dropping them. You walk away from arguments instead of begging to be understood. That's when she feels your gravity. You're not orbiting her, you're your own center of gravity. And here's the paradox: the second she knows you don't need her, is the second she starts wanting you more. 3. Stop explaining yourself. Women are used to men justifying everything: their feelings, their actions, their boundaries. Most men think, if I explain myself, she'll understand and stay. But explaining isn't power, it's performance. Every time you justify, you're asking for her approval. And approval seeking kills attraction. Real power is saying less. You cancel the date: I can't make it tonight. You set a boundary: that doesn't work for me. You leave an argument, without a speech, just silence and the door closing. At first, she'll be shocked, maybe even annoyed. But underneath, she'll feel respect. Because you've shown you don't need her blessing, you move with certainty. And that certainty pulls her in. 4. Create distance. Most men think closeness equals love. That being available 24/7 keeps her interested. But constant presence kills mystery. And without mystery, there's no desire. When you create space, not as a game, but as self-respect, she feels it. She notices the slower texts, the missed calls, the unexplained busyness. Curiosity turns to longing. Longing turns to pursuit. Distance reminds her you're not her possession, you're a free man. And when you return, your presence feels like a reward, not a routine. The man who can step back without fear is the man she'll always chase. 5. Show her she can't move you. Every woman tests. Not out of malice, but to see if you're strong enough to handle her. Most men fail. They get defensive, they change their behavior, they fight for approval. But the day she realizes she can't shake you, you become unforgettable. She tries silence, you don't chase. She makes a passive-aggressive remark, you stay calm. She threatens to leave, you say, do what you need to do. That's when it hits her: you can't be manipulated. You're not swayed by moods. You're unshakable. And women don't actually crave control over men, they crave men they can trust not to crumble under pressure. Once she's seen that kind of strength, she'll never see you the same again.